Forex Traders Show! Welcome back, everybody. Roy Levine from Bulletproof Traders is here. Today we're going to talk about the alignment factor. This is a situation where you have two systems backing up one another, and they create this really high probability type of trading opportunity. So we're going to witness this situation on a real-time trading opportunity with the Swiss Japanese yen. So it's going to be super interesting. Let's go right ahead and dive in. Hello traders, we're back. Take a look at this one, Swiss Japanese yen. Really interesting situation here, guys. This is what we call the alignment. The alignment is this powerful situation where you have both the long-term cycle and the short-term cycle in perfect alignment, right? So basically it enhances your conviction at least 2 or 3 times fold. That's pretty much what it is. Now I want to show you how it works, right? Basically we have two separate key level systems, but we have them one inside of the other, right? So the first one, let's start with the smaller, right? This is the blue system here, which represents the short-term cycle, right? And we have this basically price just coming from the very edge of that system after producing 3 legs in this formation, right? And we just touched base on the very edge, right, on the very bottom support, 108.85, and price began to turn back up, right, which is expected. Now we think it's making its way towards the upper section. It's going to produce the 4th leg. Later on, we might have the 5th leg, but eventually we think that we're going to have the 6th leg, which is going to be the one to break out, and we're going to have an upside breakout. And that's because we think we're going to have an upside breakout because it serves the bigger picture. Right now I'm going to switch to the long-term perspective, and I'm going to show you the long-term cycle represented by the black system. Now I'm going to switch to the monthly chart because this is pretty much where this formation is coming from. This is pretty impressive trading range that runs back all the way to the end of 2016. Now here's what we know about the Swiss Japanese yen, guys. I'm gonna try to talk about all the elements that we have, right, from both the long-term and short-term cycles. So price is coming from the lower section, right? I mean, these are the moves we can count pretty easily, right? We're talking about 5 different legs. We're just turning up right now, and we might be beginning the 6th move back up, back to the upper section. Could be the last one, could be the one to break out, but we're not talking about that. Right now we're talking about the fact that price is coming from the lower section, starting to turn around, right, making its way upwards, and it basically found the resistance of 109.51 here, the mid-low key level. You can see the reaction, beautiful reaction. Actually, take a look at the close itself. We're talking about last month, right? 109.47. That's crazy. I mean, price was already breaking through. At its highest high, it was 110.39, but then it just pulled back. And right when it, where that month ended last month, it ended up just 3 or 4 pip below that 109.51. So it looks like it failed, right? Obviously, there was a very strong pressure coming from that area, 109.51. It's powerful resistance. But what I'm trying to say, I think we're going to be able to break through, right? And now I'm taking you to the alignment that I was talking about. So we have from the big picture, right? Price is coming from below, starting to turn around, and we might be beginning the next upside leg, in this case, the 6th leg, and it's perfectly aligned with the short-term setup here, which also turns around, right? Turns up right now. This is the tipping point. And we're about to engage with the 5th, in this case, it's going to be the 4th leg, right, going up. Eventually, we think price will going to break out according to the big picture, as I've said earlier. So we're going to approach this from these 2 angles, right? We're going to start with the short-term trading opportunity, right, coming from that blue system, because that's what's imminent right now. So we fired up, we're already pulled the trigger here, and we're aiming at 110.09 because that's the next imminent resistance. And it's also a target that represents a short-term cycle. Once we are done with that particular bullish campaign, and once price can break above 110.68 or, you know, have a monthly closing above 109.51, guys, we're just a few days to go to the end of the month, right? So whichever comes first, either a closing bar by the end of the month above 109.51 or a daily breakout over 110.69. Either one of those will basically propel us to move to the long-term type of trading opportunity and establish a long-term position. Because right now we're focused on the short-term, trading opportunity right now, going to 110.09. It's really interesting stuff. We'll have to come back, of course, and follow up on the situation as it continues to go. I mean, you can see how price just landed on that 109.44 and the 200 daily moving average, right? So obviously right now there's a bit of an obstacle standing in the way. We expect price to break through eventually. Once it does, we can actually double down, so to speak, and increase the position and shoot for 100% as we're going through, towards our target. All right. Stop loss level 108.50. As you can see, we're keeping a healthy distance below 108.85 here, the bottom support. And that's about that. Swiss Japanese yen looking pretty good on the upside. See you in the next one, guys. Have a nice trading day. Take care.